Now, the sidelines of the Sicilian are obviously a bit tricky. So, for example, the Alpine Sicilian, you have to choose basically between two main lines. The knight f6 system, which is when you plop your knight in the center of the board, or the d5 system. Now, I like the d5 system, but you've got to be comfortable with having a queen in the center. Another thing that you can do, though, if you're a g6 player, is you can play g6 here, and get a position that looks kind of like this with d5. This is a pretty interesting strategic battle. You try to play against kind of the, potential target in the center that white would get. And, if you're about 1700 and lower at this level, playing a bit more positionally against an aggressive setup that white employs like this could be very good for you. B3 Sicilian, which is actually what I recommend in my openings course, but, B3, G6 is actually still theoretically fine. And this position is known to be totally okay for black if you know what you're doing, but, you need to build your experience there. I think, honestly, that's like the best quick summary that I can give you. And if we just go in further detail on the Sicilian defense and how the middle games might progress, a lot of it depends on which way white is going to castle. So you'll note that in the Sicilian, especially if you employ like a dragon setup, for example, like G6, the most aggressive Sicilians are with queen d2 and long castles. And then against these, white is going to play f3, g4, h5 against you, and what you're going to have to do is create counterplay. F3 is always useful to prevent knight g4. You're going to need to create counterplay on the c file and in the center. So moves like d5, if they prevent that, then d6, bishop d7, rook c8, or a6, b5, and so on and so forth. But that's generally how you would play these kind of fianchetto positions with the bishop.